Welcome back, guys, to Grandia 2. Last episode, continuing through the baked plains, we reached the Granocliffs, a massive, seemingly bottomless crevasse carved in the battle of good and evil, choosing to camp out in this location after seeing the way to cross this expanse. However, our party became prey in the middle of the night as a beastman attacked. Managing to fend off the threat, we learned his name was Mareg and that he was tracking a target based on smell called Melphis that brought him to Ryudo, who seems to be his brother. After Mareg left, we continued on to reach the Liligue City, noticing people leaving town as we entered before trying the local supposed delicacy Arum Root, as we wonder what's going on within. What do you want to know? Oh, it's not a super advanced tutorial. Oh, I can have the clock. Welcome to Liligue. We're number one, the high-tech industry, you know. Come see the huge array of products we offer. Right, so what do you offer? Samurai Blade. Army Saber is what we're currently using. Iron Rod can be moved up to a Flame Staff, which has a fire base to burn. And then we can use a Battle Rod too. Which is actually, I mean... So if I attack, it casts burn. Not attack? I don't know, because if it's like burn on attack, so it still does its normal attack and cast burn, that's more damage than the 45 attack. That's the problem here. Obviously, we'll equip this for you, kiddo. I guess I should look at armor more importantly. Team defense is the gauntlet there. Fireball scrolls that we can use, insecticide. Cuckoo berry. Causes intoxication. Confusion effect. Okay. So the Guardian robe is new for you and increases your defense while giving you resistance too. So it's 2 defense for you, but 4 defense for you. I'll take that for the poison resistance, to be honest. Plate mail is full body steel armor, which actually is a down now. Guardian hat gives sleep as resistance. 6 defense for her. That's probably worth putting on the kiddo as well, on the basis of sleep resistance. Hunter's boots. 8 move, 4 defense, lace up boots. That's actually both upgraded for her. I think the iron helm is 4 defense there. That'll be 1. I mean, ideally it makes sense to equip that to you because it's a bonus in 2 categories. And then I guess the iron helm for you. I can, of course, sell some stuff as well. So, like, for example, we do have... No, we didn't have, actually, multiples of the thingy, did we? I mean, I could sell stuff, but I could also get more stuff. The only thing I'd want to possibly get is the sleep resistance. It's fine. Gonna just have about enough cash. It works. New gear! Oh my goodness, are you alright? Not my son. What does it matter? Why does it hurt? I'm hungry. This is a problem easily remedied. I'm sure we have something to eat. Please, a moment. Oh, it's some Arum Root. What? Is the boy sick? Young miss, please do not give him any food. It is too much of a temptation. What do you mean? The people of this town cannot eat normal food even if they wanted to. They can only bear that disgusting Arum Root. I do not understand. What do you mean they cannot eat? What? Eleanor, don't talk to strangers. Besides, they could be diseased. If so, we must help them. Oh no, we ate the Arum Root. Oh no, we ate the Arum Root. Maybe we're now parasited or something. I don't know. I'm hungry. I can't stand it anymore. If we have to keep eating only Arum Root, we're going to die. Shut up! You ask for too much. Here, eat this. It's no use, I can't eat it either. Dear, let's leave this town. We can try starting a farm somewhere. But we don't know if we will be able to eat even if we leave this town. I'm sorry. We will manage somehow. What exactly is going on in this town? You must be travelers. You ought to leave this town quickly. What is your difficulty? Why? Easy. I serve Lord Grants, and I may be of some small help. The people in this town have lost their sense of taste. Their sense of taste? Thanks to the Skyway, this town was once a bustling trade center. My husband had been working on the Skyway. The work was hard, but the pay was good, so we were never at want for anything. Just 10 days ago, all food began to lose its taste. It was like eating sand or rocks. Soon we lost all interest in eating almost any kind of food. We thought that only we were sick, but before we knew it, everyone in town was suffering. The only thing we could eat was the Arum Root, which was tasteless to begin with. But now no matter how much we eat, we never even begin to get full. I've never heard of a disease that makes you lose your sense of taste. How about you, Ryudo? Ask Eleanor. Doesn't seem to have much taste in anything. Bonnets included. Maybe this town is somehow cursed. I don't remember anyone doing anything against the will of Lord Granus. You must be miserable. I wish there was something I could do. You worked on the Skyway, right? How do we catch a lift? In the center of town, you will find the mansion of Mr. Gadan, manager of the Skyway. You can ask him, but I doubt he'll help you. Mom and Dad are always quarreling these days. They argue over whether or not we should leave town. It's all my fault. I get sick and collapse sometimes, and they argue over me. You have not caused this. Please do not ever assume you are at fault. There is evil at work here, but you are not to blame. When I think I'm getting better and I try to take a walk, I always end up collapsing again. Now Mum and Dad are arguing all the time. I don't know what to do. What a shame that someone your age should have to worry about such things. Ryudo, we must do something. If I get better, will my Mum and Dad get along again like before? It's a loud device, this. There's a rumor that if you leave this town, you'll be able to taste food again. I wonder, isn't there some other way? Why? Are you not able to leave this town? If you could eat good food again, your child would regain his health. This is the only town where my skills are needed. If I were to give up my job here, we wouldn't be able to afford the food anyway. We've got no other choice, Eleanor. Let's go find that Gadan guy. But, sorry, I couldn't help overhearing you. Are you in a hurry? For Gadan's house, go toward the back of town. Obviously, there's more to it than just losing their sense of taste, because even if you lose your sense of taste, you'll still be able to eat things. So for them to not be able to eat anything but the Arum Root and then not get full, it's just like more is at play than just a loss of sense of taste. You can still eat an apple and not taste anything, surely. Here, I've got a steady job and good social status. If I ever leave this town, I'll not be good for anything. But still, Ryudo, is there not something we can do for them? I feel so sorry for their child. And look, we got problems of our own that we need to attend to. I don't see anything we could do for the kid. Ever since our taste for food went bad, we've only been able to eat this tasteless Arum Root. We're making do, but it is not very nutritious for our poor weak son, so he's been getting progressively worse. Is there really a disease that makes any kind of food taste like sand? I've never heard of such a thing. Well, the doctor says it isn't even a disease. Its cause is still unknown. We've heard from friends who've left town that their sense of taste came back, but my husband doesn't want to leave. My husband, he's a Skyway engineer. He won't have any work if we leave town. How does that even matter when your son's health is at risk? I agree with you. I don't know how many times I've said that. I really think that for our son's sake, it's better that we leave town. Yes. Yes! Everyone else is having a hard time not eating, but not me. They say, Ellie, what's your secret? Eat, Elsie. Ellie, is that your name? Will you tell me the secret, Ellie? I don't think like their mothers. I'm precocious. precious. I'm on a diet when I don't get anything good to eat. That's okay, I'm losing weight. Doesn't sound too healthy, kid. A grown chick needs to be fed. If your diet's too strict, it will be harmful to you. I don't care, I'm sticking to my diet. I'm a trendsetter. I don't care, I'm sticking to my diet. She's definitely a trendsetter, yes. So let's look at the points of interest. The inn, the general store, South Silesia. Those are the points of interest. Man, I'm hungry. Why did this high-tech town build a machine to dispel the food curse? A machine to dispel the curse? Is such an invention possible? Of course it is. All things are possible with the right financial backing. I don't think we've got enough money. If we had more, if we had plenty of money, we could build a curse-removing machine. Money would solve everything, would it? Excuse me, I noticed you sitting there. Is something the matter? You look as if you are in pain. Oh, no, I'm okay. I was just going to start working, but I got so hungry I couldn't move. It's not a laughing matter, you know. You will wear yourself out if you push yourself too hard. Yeah, but I can't stop working. If I do that, I'll earn less, and I can't afford to earn less, you understand? I can't just sit around like this. I've got to hurry off to work. You take a sick day, buddy. I'm okay. It's nothing really. Nothing compared to the joy of making money. Ha 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 ha. This town has been blessed by Granus, so they say at least. Long ago, a church was at the town centre. Nowadays, the father and the other priests are to be found at that place upon the hill. I suppose it's to be expected. I do not understand. Why is this to be expected? The old church, it is as empty and meaningless as the food we eat. Neither has the power to fill us. This is odd. Surely there is some significance about this church. It doesn't matter. I care not about the church as I care not about our miserable food. Neither food nor the church concern me. My business is in other matters. In this town, the church remains as empty as our bellies. Okay then, that it does it? These pillars are a real nuisance. I get hungry just looking at them. Not just hungry, I get angry. Crazy old lady. These pillars must be part of some ancient ruin. These pillars have been here for ages, and they've grown to be no less of a public nuisance over the years. Almost like certain people in that regard. Damn pillars, we should charge them rent, I say. They're damned eyesore. Well put, madame. I wonder why Gadan hasn't pulled them out. Like you said, we can't widen the streets with these pillars in the way. Oh, yikes. The old bureaucracy. House 4. I wonder how many houses there are. Well, for starters, there's no one in said house. Devices, blueprints that I can just steal. Man. I could be an amazing corporate spy. This was house... No, this is not a house. So there's quite a few other houses to go to. Bing bong bong. See them working away up there. This is house 1. Not Arum Root again. Ugh, I can't stand this stuff anymore. If it's that bad, why'd you even bother to stick around? Get the hell out of here if you're so unhappy. Are you nuts for making money hand over fist? I'm not leaving because of some bad food. Making money hand over fist? I'm not leaving because of some bad food. What's the point of making all this money if you cannot even enjoy a good meal? Even us greedy geohounds like to eat well. Well, it's true. I mean, it's no good that the food is awful, but hold on. It's still fine enough here. I mean, even if the food is no good, it's not too bad here. Or rather, it's still good. Huh? Now I am confused. Is the food no good or is the town no good? Well, anyway, it's just nothing's no good. Ah, forget it. It's no good trying to explain. Oops. How do drinks taste? Does water still taste watery? Does water have a taste? Yes. Because of stuff we put in it, fluoride, etc., I guess. Hard water, soft water. Yeah, water's got a taste. Oh, I miss having good food. Just thinking about it makes my mouth water. So why haven't you split by now? Why? My appetite for money is just as strong, and there's money to be made in this town. Money and food. I'm hard pressed to choose between them, I'm afraid. Well, will you tell me which one I should choose? As if I'd know. Just pick one. Can't pick. Oh God, who have I spoke to before? Hey, Gian, there's not much gold for your kind in this town. The only people making money here are engineers. Unless you have some sort of technical skill, you best move along. Breaking a man's neck in 5 places requires some technical skill, but I've already got work to do. Shame. Long ago, this town was full of people. Now it's just us engineers and our families. Everyone else is up and left. How'd you still make money then? Sad story. How lonely it must be with only memories for company. Actually, it's not that bad at all. I was never what you would call a people person. Hey, it sounds number one in technology for engineers like us. It's paradise, but I need a town full of other people. What's going on over here? Do you want to see Gadan? He's a very busy man. Then we'll be real quick like. You went for Gadan. Where's his house anyway? Oh, it's right over there. What's it all about? Something lucrative, eh? Depending on how you want to look at it. Gadan's house is right over there. Things are very busy right now. I don't know if he has time for you. That's Gadan's house. We should visit that one last. Oh my god, this place is massive. The excellent transportation is what got this place started as a trading town. Can't have a marketplace without good transportation. By transport, you mean the Skyway, don't you? It's true, other towns don't have that. Not just the Skyway, we've got other great transportation too. The monorail, for instance. True, the Skyway uses the latest technology, but it's the monorail that does most to support the League as a trading town. I'm afraid that I've not heard of this monorail. Oh, the thing that runs on the single rail, that's the monorail. Oh, the monorail is kind of simple compared to the Skyway. It's not very showy. Still, if it went for the monorail, the cargo that the Skyway brings in could never be sent out. Both are necessary. Now you understand. If it weren't for the monorail, the Skyway would be just a big blip. However, I'm not allowed to use the monorail. Monorail's not for people purposes. That's the Skyway station, is this way. We know we can't do anything here, most likely. But in other news, at least I know there's an actual limit to the town. Hello. What's under there? House free. How did it come to this? I thought things would start looking up when Gadan became the Skyway manager. I'm crazy, but have you considered leaving? I know it may sound radical and all, but at least you could eat again. I'll be thinking of leaving, but my husband can't practice his skills anywhere else. It would be asking too much of him. Many people have left town while my husband, he's a Skyway engineer. Can't earn a living anywhere else. For him, the Skyway is like one of his children. There's no way he can get up and leave right now. Oh, is that so? Is there anything that I can do to help? Eleanor, stop making promises that you can't possibly keep. Come on, let's go. Oh my, you are a wonderful young lady, but don't worry, I'll be alright. This is where I've lived all my life. Anyway, we've always managed somehow. I wouldn't want to ask for too much. Really? I want to head to the church first, surely. But which way is that? Oh, here we go. I think we've missed house 2, to be honest. But this is the church. The downstairs of the church. Why are you in the unusual sight? It's been so long since anyone has needed anything from the church. And what are you doing here? Praying to Granus? I don't think so. I got tired and passed out while working, and when I woke up, here I was. I wonder what made me collapse like that. Oh, I wonder if working 10 days straight has anything to do with it. What? 10 days? No wonder you collapsed. Why on earth did you do that? Did you need the money? No, I've got money, but I thought why waste time eating instead of working? Why pay for this lousy Arum Root? Like the fact that Father helped me. I've been trying to think of how I could return the favor, but I've no idea. To those in the church, appreciation is thanks enough. Oh, really? I've got to think of something for him that won't cost any money. Really? Bloody hell. I'm just wondering, nutrient drips? Oh, my dear travelers. I'm terribly sorry, but I must attend to that man over there. So will you please come back another time? The father seems quite busy. Let's come back later. Yes, we should come back later. So Gadan's the first one to be spoken to. Is that the Pope? That picture's kind of like high realism for a game like that. Kind of random. So I haven't found one of the houses, but I found the church, and I'm supposed to speak to Gadan next, no matter what. So yeah, this is like engineer's house. House 4. I think we've been to everything but house 2. House 1 was empty. There we go. We're getting weaker and weaker with every passing day for me in that Arum Root. It's even harder on the elderly and the kids. I thought it might help if I developed some sort of tranquilizer to numb the hunger, but I couldn't come up with anything. Oh, I see. There sure is a lot of saliba nuts here. I believe your preparation method is rather odd. Just need a drink. Tasteless water. Saliba nuts should work. That is what I cannot understand. I wonder what the problem is. Did you remove the seeds? Could it be that only the seeds have medicinal effects? Eh? Okay, I have no time to waste. I must come up with something. Oh, okay. Looks like Rowan just told him the answer, and he just went there. Right then, get on. Oh. Yeah, not suspicious at all. Delicious. Delicious. Well, I haven't seen you around here. Something I could do for you? I'm Queener. I heard that you aren't letting anyone on the Skyway. I'm here to change your mind. Yes, we are not letting anyone on right now. This is a vital time for business. Carrying people drops our efficiency. I'll make it worth your while. Ah, what the hell? I didn't know she had a sister with you. She must be headed to Granadia's Cathedral, huh? Well, more business. How much you want? 10,000 gold pieces should cover my costs. Deal. Let's go. Not so quickly, my friend. The last tram has already left. But do not fret, another will be available come tomorrow. Can't leave today, huh? Then... Obviously, you can still stuff yourself with food. Why do you not share your secret with the townsfolk? Helena, hush. A strange thing to say, my sister. Do you imply that my health is something less than virtuous? That I should suffer as well? Well, no. But I too am troubled by this cause. My employees all are stricken, which is hardly good for business and with no cure. Is that so? Even then I am amazed you can eat so much. Perhaps the others have sinned before Granus. Perhaps I alone remain blessed. Who can fathom the mind of God? Ah, delicious! Oh, dear sister, you smell quite nice. Were you aware that smell and taste are interrelated? What? He seems healthy enough, although I do question his taste in women. How can you remain so smug and impertinent while others starve about you? I would watch my words were I you. I pay my workers generously. This problem is none of my doing. The townsfolk would do well to thank me for bring prosperity to this town. How could such a thing have happened? Indeed, this town was known by many to have been touched by the hand of Granus. Perhaps he does not wish to soil his hands any further. But I am no expert. You should inquire within the church outside of town. Ah, but you do smell fine, my dear sister. A sweet, delicious peach. Tomorrow, then. This guy stuffs his face non-stop. I've seen pigs feed more gracefully. Has he really been eating all of this time? Delicious. Oh my, whenever I see you, you look so yummy. I mean pretty. Please respect my wishes and do not look at me like that. I'm out of here. What a disgusting man. I wouldn't know. Gadan's appetite is incredible. It's almost unnatural. But I am more worried about the money we have to pay tomorrow. He's working us. We better start digging in our couches for change. Why don't we just waste him? Why don't we just wait? Yeah, sure. Why don't we just waste him? That's why I like you, Sky. Always thinking. Ryudo, like it or not, we do have a sister in our party. But, Ryudo, we have to do something for these townspeople. If they are really blessed by Lord Granus, how could this happen to them? Like that man said just now, we should ask the father at the church. Are we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral or not? We don't have time for your church-go routine. This town, everything, it is terrible. I just cannot ignore those in need. Look, Princess, we don't need any more trouble than we already have. Please, Mr. Ryudo. We cannot leave until tomorrow anyway. What's wrong with just going to the church? Shut your damn yap, kid. This is not a stroll to the altar, and we're not in the bloody church choir. I'm sick of all this. I'm sorry, but still... Don't be so quick to apologize. Come on. Let's find the church. Now let's go. We know where the church is, though, so we're all good because we've done our exploration already. Our due diligence. That's all we need to do. May I help you, my dear travelers? Father, we have come with a question. Ah, I see that you two are one who serves Lord Granus. Father, what has happened to this town? To these people? Ah, this is a question that troubles me as well. I do not know what has befallen us. Some say that the face of Lord Granus has turned from us, but still, I do not believe it. Yes, I've heard this tale. There are those in town who say that they have lost the blessing of Granus. Pretty unreliable for a deity. If you want to keep your job as a Supreme Overlord, you should keep your naughty nice list straight. Ryudo? And I don't quite get this blessing stuff. That one lard butt looked pretty damn blessed to me, about 200 pounds more blessed than anyone else here. Ah, you must be Mr. Gadan. He too has changed. He was once a good man, loved by all. But then he began to change. He began to become obsessed with wealth and riches, and with nutrition as well. And as I recall, this occurred roughly around the same time that our current misfortunes befell us. People deal with depression differently. Some sleep, others write, others suck food down their throats like garbage chutes. But what would that have to do with the townspeople not being able to eat? Father, forgive my companion's lack of tact, but I too wonder why this town is known to be blessed by Granus. Of course. Please go upstairs. You will see the truth for yourselves from above. Okay then. I will check it out. Please look. You can see the whole town from here. Those pillars, they look to be part of a single ruin. They are said to be the ruins of a temple. They were severely damaged when the town was rebuilt, but Mr. Gadan says that they're still not sufficiently destroyed. I see. So this town was built on the ruins of an old temple of Granus. That is why this town is blessed. But those pillars have a strange shape, as if there was something in the center. As if something were buried. Now that you mention it, I've heard of an excavation at the base of the pillars. Pillars run deep, too deep to be removed. I'm not liking what I'm hearing. What do you think, Eleanor? Sound familiar? Ruined temple, burial mound, unholy piece of Valmar sealed up inside? Like Garmia Tower. It cannot be. Valmar. I have not heard of such a thing. Terrific. Then we could be on our way. Hold, Ryudo. The suffering of the townspeople may be a result of the breaking of a seal. We must investigate. Whoa there, Gumshoe. I don't recall hunting down Reawakening God of Evil as being part of my job description. Saving those in need is the duty of those who follow Granus. I will not ignore my duty, Ryudo, and I most certainly will not ignore these people. We must aid them. Now you're just being stubborn. Let's try to be rational here. 1, I'm not being paid. I repeat that. I am not being paid. 2, Granus should be more than able to take care of Valmar without us. 3, you need to get to the cathedral as soon as possible. Ryudo, please. I cannot ignore their suffering. If I do, I might as well never take another step toward the cathedral. So you will not be moved then? Very well. I will help them by myself. I'll have to protect you, of course. Stop it with a self-righteous expression. Come on, make a nice face for me. But why are you booing? Cut that out. We'll check out the ruins, but tomorrow. Tomorrow we take the Skyway, no matter how. Many kittens are stuck in trees. No, actually, I wouldn't take the Skyway. Oh, Ryudo. Gotta get all the kittens down, God. Priorities. Father, you spoke of an excavation. Yes, but take caution. No one has been permitted to explore the ruins. There is much danger. Thank you, Father. Ryudo, let us depart. Oh, Father. I have had terrible dreams of late. In them I am haunted by darkness. Does this mean that my soul is weak? Do not allow darkness to have a doorway to your heart. A strong soul resists darkness. Carry yourself accordingly. Thank you very much. Father, may you be blessed by Lord Granus. The same to you, O songstress of Granus. Let's get this over with. We don't have room for any more of these roadside attractions in the itinerary. Oh, Mr. Ryudo. O songstress of Granus, may the divine protection of Lord Granus be upon you. Thank you very much. I'm probably saying Granus all wrong all the time. You know me. Oh, hello. Well, I'll be. Mareg, what brings you here? The smell of this place. It offends the earth. I can't do that. Smell. Wait, tell me. Is my brother here? What a Melphis. Where is he? What has he done? I sense the foul work of that demon here. Do not ask of what came by his hand, for I wish not to bear the remembrance of it. But is he here? Or do you only suspect? Mr. Mareg, this town is now deeply troubled. Please, will you aid us in our search for the root of this evil? Will you help us put an end to it? To protect the power of which you speak from ever being used again, I shall join you. Thank you very much.